Hi, my name is Frank Schaefer, and I am a writer. And I would like to talk to you about my answer to Donald Trump. My answer to Donald Trump is a project that I began 7 years ago. It's called The Gospel of Zip. And the Gospel of Zip is about my dog Zip, my life, my wife, my children, and what I care about in life. And my answer to Donald Trump is that if we have the right priorities that I express in the Gospel of Zip, there's no need for all the divisions between MAGA and the rest of America. There's no need to talk about hate because we can talk about the love that defines our lives, all of our lives, right-wing lives, left-wing lives, socially conservative lives, Roman Catholic lives, MAGA lives, atheist lives. Do you know that we all agree on things more than we disagree? You may not believe that with all the clickbait online, with all these stupid algorithms that these tech bros have given us to guide us all like blind sheep into different folds, anti-vax, pro-vax, Republican, Democrat, MAGA, left, right, gay, trans. But guess what? At root, as I talk about in the Gospel of Zip, my answer to Donald Trump is the first thing we all are is human beings. Human beings that die when we are lonely. Human beings that are faced with an evolutionary truth. And that is that the survival of the friendliest is why our hunter-gatherers survived and humans survived and other hominins did not. Now, if you're interested in my answer to Donald Trump, you will take advantage of something, and that is that I'm not selling, but giving away for free. And that is my entire book that I have spent the last few weeks reading and then editing along with a wonderful filmmaker to put online free on YouTube. No catch, no fundraising, nothing. I believe in the message of my most important book that I've ever written. It's not my novel Portofino, although that's my personal favorite because it's funny. It's not my memoir, Crazy for God, although that was a bestseller and used as a textbook in many universities for religious history and American history. It's my new book, The Gospel of Zip. It's the only important book I've ever written because it's about the most basic human values. And the most basic human values are not defined by politics. Yes, and my left-wing followers won't like that, and nor will right-wing people because everything's about political power, but it's not. It's about loving your partner, your wife, your child. It's about caring for community. It's about learning the lessons from my dog Zip, who greets anybody who comes to the door as if it's the best thing that's ever happened, who talks to neighbors that I don't like because they put Trump signs in their yard, but because I've talked to them, because my dog has met them and their dogs, we now like each other and we found common ground. Do you want to live in a divided country forever, where a president stands up and tells you how he hates his enemies in the context of a memorial service, where the grieving widow of someone who got shot is saying she forgives the killer? Do you want to live in a country in which the word hate is bandied around and we all say, oh, the left hates the right and the right hates the left? Or do you want to get back to basic human values that is the only reason we have survived? Well, that's why I've written the Gospel of Zip and I've spent 7 years on it. And this passionate plea for you to pay attention to my book is not to try to make money from you. No presidential bitcoins for sale here. There is no angle to this. I'm putting a book that I could have gotten tens of thousands of dollars in advance pay from a publisher because I'm an author who sells books online for free. Free. No strings attached. No ask. No donations asked for free. 7 years of work of my life. Imagine that prorated out in terms of income. And I'm putting it online for free. It's 8 hours long. And if you don't want to look at my face, fine. Don't look. Just play it. Because the audio quality is perfect. Why? Because my friend Bob, who used to work for Jim Lehrer at the NewsHour and produced wonderful shows for PBS, came into my living room, turned it into a set, and we spent a week recording it, and he spent 2 weeks editing it. And on November 1st, it will go online for free. It's yours. It's my gift. It's my panicked gift because I'm afraid for our future. And no, I can't fix it, but I can help you. And if you're hesitating to love and to marry and to have children, and you're trying to figure out how to balance career and your life, I'm there to help you. I'm 73 years old. I have nothing to gain by selling you anything. I don't care. I get Social Security. I'm on Medicare. You don't have to buy anything. Now, the book will be available for sale on Amazon because I can't give that away. Amazon won't let me. And it's footnoted and has a long bibliography, and I hope those few of you who are still readers, reading is diminishing, ask any of my panic publishers, will buy the book. Yes, that will help me a little, but the big thing is I want you to have it on paper because I think 7 years of work deserves to be read. So please also go to Amazon, watch it for free. But if you like it, I'd love to think that if you're someone that has books in your house the way I do, or you have a child who reads or a friend or looking for something to give for Christmas, you also give away the paperback copy of my book. And it's going to be on Kindle if you want to download it that way, or it's on YouTube for free. And like I say, that's also an audiobook. Just don't look at the picture and listen to it. 7 years of work, the Gospel of Zip. I'm doing everything in my power to teach the people who follow me something. And that is, in the end, it's whom we love and how we love them, imitating our dogs who do this better than we do. If you have a dog, you know what I mean. They forgive. They love you. They don't ask who you voted for. Imitate your dog. Follow Zip. So you can ask, okay, well, what would Jesus do? But you can also ask, what would Jesus' ambassador dogs do? In my case, Zip. Please, please, please take advantage of this. The Gospel of Zip is my answer to Donald Trump. My name is Frank Schaefer.